in the meeting. It's great to see you all. And I think that Phoenix, okay, except for me, thank you. So welcome everyone to the official Rotary District 50/50 Club and Rotarian Awards event. It's great to see so many of you. It's been a long time, and but it's wonderful to see you. Usually we give out some of these awards at the district conference and some at the district governor installation in July, and we were able to do that. So we have a special evening, and this isn't very special. As we celebrate the accomplishments of Rotary clubs and Rotaract clubs in the district. And I want to say thank you to all those who are joining us. And I'll be talking a little bit more about the awards in a moment. But first of all, I'd like to say I hope you have your favorite beverage with you and your snacks. This is a celebration, so please enjoy. Because I have to speak a little bit, I have sparkling water. But still, you don't feel sorry for me. Kim did bring me a glass of grape juice. So feel free to imbibe. And it's wonderful to see you, as I said. So I want to acknowledge that I'm coming to you from Chilliwack, which is located in the unceded traditional territory of the Stalo peoples in the Fraser Valley, which I'm grateful to live, work, and play in this beautiful area. And I think for most of us, we are living in a traditional territory of the Coast Salish people. So it's good to see that, Bill, thank you for saying thank you. And so I want to acknowledge that we're very happy to share this land with them. Now I'd like to ask Phoenix to, who is our host, co-host for tonight. I'll be emceeing. And Phoenix is running all the technical stuff. We did have a few technical glitches at the beginning, but we think we've got most of them straightened out. So I'd like to ask Phoenix if you could first play the national anthem of the United States of America, and then the national anthem of Canada.
He
Thank you, Phoenix, and thank you, everyone. I saw people singing. You were pleased to note that I did mute myself before I started singing. And it just illustrates, listening to two national anthems, how fortunate we are in this district to share two countries together, both working, we're all working as Rotarians to make the world a better place. So I think that's a very positive part of our district. And hopefully soon we'll be able to get across to visit each other. I'd like to introduce some guests tonight. And if I've missed someone, I apologize. I did go through the list, the attendees list. So please bear with me here. And if I did forget you, you can speak up. First, I'd like to welcome District Governor Carol Tickleman, District Governor-elect Bev Harrington, Zone Coordinator and past District Governor Bill Robson, as Assistant Zone Coordinator Phoenix McLaren, Assistant Governors Joan Appel, Alan Asaf, Bruce Enter, Jordan Macy, Alf Markey, Dwayne Rhodes, and Al Stenengard. I hope I got everyone there. And one very important person, District Governor, is District Governor's aide, Pat Bond. And I'd like to welcome especially the past Rotary International Vice President, Dean Rowers and Rhino, past District Governor Dave Robinson, past District Governor Wayne Reeb and Arlene, past District Governor Dennis Boyd and Marine, past District Governor Linda Jean Coyle, and past District Governor Linda Murray and Bill. And sorry, Bill Robson, I forgot to say, I'm going to pronounce your wife's name wrong again, Lola. No, sorry. And I'd like to especially welcome club presidents, and particularly those who are club presidents for the 2019-2020 year. We're here to celebrate your accomplishments. I'd like to ask District Governor Carol Tickleman for a few words, please.
Thank you, past District Governor Brad. It's truly an honor to be serving as District Governor for the 2020-2021 Rotary year of this amazing district. And District 5050 is amazing because of all of you. I welcome you all to the celebration of the accomplishments of the clubs in District 5050 during the 2019-2020 Rotary year. Rotary opens opportunities. How prophetic for that theme to come after last year's theme of Rotary Connects the World as we work through a pandemic together. These have been extraordinary times, and I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of all of the members in District 5050 to thank Brad for his amazing stewardship last Rotary year. The Rotary year did not end as planned. However, his leadership and direction in a period of fast-paced and transformative adaptation got us all to where we are tonight, in a position to be able to recognize and celebrate the successes of our clubs and our members. I also thank all of the district leadership, the assistant governors, and all of those that have stepped up to serve at the district level. We truly embrace your contributions to the district. So thank you, Brad, for your service to us, our clubs, and to Rotary. Welcome, everybody. And now back to Brad as we get on with the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor Carroll, and thank you for those those very kind words. I don't take compliments very well. I apologize for that. For tonight, we're going to celebrate two separate areas. One is through the Rotary citations, and then we'll look at district and club awards. We had a district-wide committee to look at those club and Rotarian awards, pardon me, and past District Governor Linda Murray chaired that committee, and we have three different groups looking at the three areas. One was in membership, thanks to PDG Dennis Boyd. The other is on communications, thanks to our communications chair at the district, Dave Duskin. And then PDG, Linda Murray, and others will be looking at the club and Rotarian awards themselves. So you'll benefit from not hearing from me, and we'll have a number of people participating. However, I would like to start off with the Rotary citations, and I've asked past RI Vice President Dean Rohrs to say a few words about the Rotary citation. Dean, over to you, please.
Good evening, everybody. And gosh, thank you again, Brad, for inviting me to be part of this wonderful evening this evening. And Carol, you kind of stole my first part of what I wanted to say, but I also would like to say thank you to absolutely everybody. Everybody who led the charge in the district during this year, which meant that so many of these clubs have achieved their citations. So thank you to the AGs, thank you to the committees, and thank you to Brad for leading your district the way that you did. Rotarians accomplish what we start, and as we reflect on the Club Citation Award, we recognize the importance of working towards goals and impact. The citation is established by the RI President to support, engage, and recognize our dedication in strengthening our clubs and in strengthening Rotary. So during the 2019-2020 year, we have focused on the themes of Rotary Connects the World and People of Action. These two themes beautifully go hand in hand, as we are all people of action through the giving of our most precious resource, our time, which allows us to participate in Rotary. And with a similar passion, we are connected with like-minded individuals around the world. Before July 1, 2019, each club and president planned, prepared, and was excited to start on this new journey of leading the club through the 2019-2020 term. Planning included strengthening our movement through service, volunteerism, and greater impact, knowing our members that desire this, but also that the world trusted us to do so. Who knew? Who knew that we would be facing a pandemic? And we were tested to the highest level, but our district and our clubs rose to the challenge. So thank you to each for your dedication and commitment to continue to reach higher as we move forward. So on behalf of Rotary International past President Mark Maloney, I congratulate you all and I thank you for your service to Rotary. Back to you, Brad.
Thank you very, very much, Dean. Thank you. That's very much true. Everyone stepped up to the plate, and the district and the assistant governors and the presidents and the clubs really jumped into the forefront with the COVID grants, who helped provide medical supplies and equipment and food to those in need. So thank you to all the leaders here and your members of your clubs. That was wonderful. Phoenix, could we have the slides up, please? So we're looking at the Club and Rotarian Awards, and I'd just like to show what happened with the Rotary citation. Can you, next slide? So as Pastor IVP Dean said, the Rotary citation is decided by each Rotary International president. There has been, the past little while, two areas of task. One is unite people, and one is to take action. These are the goals. And when you accomplish those goals, you get a Rotary citation. And some of you, many of you, went beyond that. We had a total of 32 clubs receiving the Rotary citation, which I think is very, very successful for our district. And many clubs were just one task shy of that. So they did quite well there. So with the presidential distinction, we have silver, gold, and platinum. And you'll see on the bottom there, if you did one of those four, connect leaders, connect families, connect professionally, or connect community, if you did one of those, you got a silver, did two of those, you got gold, and third one, you had platinum. So I'd like to go in order for those who received the Rotary citation, and then the ones received silver, gold, and platinum. Next slide, please. So the Rotary citation, Chilliwack After Hours, which I'm not because it's in Chilliwack, because it's only a very, very young club. I think it's 2.5 years old now. And also North Whidbey Island Sunrise. I'm not going to show you all the citations, but I'd give you an idea what it looks like. And Rotary International is supposed to be sending these directly to the club president. So you should be receiving them via email from the Rotary International. If you don't, please let me know and I'll send some to you. So here's what it looks like. It's signed by Mark Maloney, the Rotary International president of last Rotary year. And the other citations will have just under the top title, silver, gold, or platinum, but I don't want to keep showing you these all the time. So for those who received silver, next slide, please. So I'd like to congratulate Aldergrove, Bellingham Sunrise, Burlington, Chilliwack Fraser, Langley, Port Coquitlam Centennial, and San Juan Island. Congratulations, and thank you to the leaders as shown there, and to all the members of those clubs. Well done. Thank you for making a difference in your community and communities around the world. We have the next one, please. Citation, gold, Abbotsford, Arlington, Bellingham, Coquitlam, Coquitlam Sunrise, Lake Stevens, Mission Midday, Oak Harbor, Surrey, and White Rock. Again, congratulations for making a difference in your communities and those around the world. Having that impact has been tremendous. Next one, please. The Rotary Citation Platinum. And this is accomplishing 3 of the presidential distinctions: Abbotsford Sumas, Chilliwack, Chilliwack Mount Shiam, Everett, Haney, Marysville, Meadow Ridge, Mission, Mount Baker, Semiahmoo White Rock, Surrey Newton, Whidbey West Side. So again, congratulations and thank you for all the work that you've done in your communities and making an impact and difference in people's lives here and around the world. So these are the citations. They will be sent to you directly, and I hope that you will frame them and put them up in your Rotary meetings or in your Rotary offices, because it's something to be very, very proud of. The leadership you've shown our club presidents has been wonderful. It's been fabulous. And obviously, in establishing these goals and accomplishing them, I hope that you have found that your members have had a terrific Rotary year and felt that they've made a big difference. So thank you for that. Now, I'd like to move on to the Club and Rotarian Awards. And we will, first of all, we will have PDG Linda Murray, who's the chair of the District Awards Committee. And she enlisted the people who had expertise in these areas. And I mentioned to them, we in the membership with PDG Dennis Boyd, Communications Dave Duskin, who's the chair of the District Communications Committee, and of course, Linda Murray herself, looking at the other awards and being chair. So I'd like to introduce PDG Linda Murray, who will explain and describe the process of the awards themselves. So it's over to you, PDG Linda.
Hello, everybody. This is kind of a weird year, and we had a weird year for awards. I thank all those of you who send in awards. I know it was a real struggle for people because half the year we didn't really know what was going on. This year, the club presidents are responsible for sending in nominations for their club for all of these awards. And like Brad said, this year, instead of having just a committee, the committee is made up of board members, district board members. And in the past, we just had one committee looking at all of these. And this year, we thought, oh, this would be better if we broke it up into subcommittees for, for membership, and we expanded communications, and it seemed to work really well. So I would assume that we will move forward with that process. On membership, I had a lot of questions for any of those who wondered about, you did not have to submit, for most of the membership, you didn't have to submit a form. Everybody in the district would have been considered for some of those awards. And that information is taken right off the Rotary, the Rotary International website. And Dennis put those figures together. And then the committee, there was one award in there where the committee made the decision on what we were doing. So, for next year, all of those of you who are presidents, I would really encourage you to look at all of these awards. Start looking at them at the beginning of the year. And when you're working on projects and you have projects or whatever it is you're working on, you've got new ideas. The district, this is a really good way to get recognized by the district and also for everybody else to see, what you've been doing. So, again, do you want me to just go right into doing the awards? Oh, I can't hear you, Brad, you're muted.
Dennis will be looking after the membership awards.
Yes.
And then he'll be followed by Dave Duskin. So if we can ask PDG Dennis to talk about membership.
Thank you, past District Governor Brad, and good evening, Rotarians and family of Rotary. I thought before I announced the actual awards, I would give you a little history. We've all heard that membership is a challenge throughout the Rotary world. And I thought it might be interesting for you to know what our membership looked like 9 years ago, 2011-12. We had 2,732 Rotarians in our district. And on July 1st this year, we dropped down 343 net to where we're sitting at 2,389. The good news is that after 2 months, we've gained, we lost about 88 from last year, but we've already gained 11 of those back. So as of today, our current membership in the district is 2,400 and climbing. So thank you for that. Last year, 30 clubs in the district had a net loss, unfortunately. 27 clubs, though, had stayed the same or gained members. And we lost one Rotary club, a club that of young people that weren't able to stay together, Surrey Central. So we lost the remaining 7 members there. I hope some of them went to other clubs. I thought you might be also interested to know the percentage of female members in our district. 32.5% of the Rotarians in our district are women, and under 40, we have 5.2% of our members. The interesting stat here from Rotary is that they tell us 34% of our clubs have not yet reported whether they have males or females in their clubs. Or if they have, it's unclear. Some people haven't indicated which they are. So maybe talk to your secretaries about updating your stats with Club Runner and Rotary. We'll then grab those and we'll have a more accurate number. But I suspect it'll probably be about the same as what I gave you there. So the gains this year, we have an award. The first award we're going to give out is for the net gain. We had anywhere from 1 net above the year before to 9 above the year before. Langley Sunrise did very well with 4 net over the year before. The Passport Club, Chilliwack, Fraser, and White Rock all had 5 above their previous number, and that's a net, so that covered off those that left. We had to have more come in, of course, you know how that works. And the winner of the, well, Burlington also did very well. They had 6 new members. And the award this year goes to Whidbey Westside, which brought in 9 net new members to their club. And they're to be congratulated for that. Good going, John. I know Sharon Edberg, big help to you there as your membership chair. Sharon's one of those membership chairs that gets back to me when I send out a little note to membership chairs. Always nice to hear back from some of them. So that was the first award, Whidbey Westside, the highest number of new members net. The second award goes for retention, the percentage retention. And these are impressive statistics in that Whidbey Westside managed 102% retention, Burlington 104.8. And the winner is the Rotary Club of Langley Sunrise, and their net retention was 108.3%. And that number is very impressive because their start off place was a little lower down, but they, with those 4 members, they took their retention way up. So Sherry Baker, congratulations to you and your good work there. The third award this year goes for highest number of new female Rotarians. And that, the club that won that had 4 of their new members who were female. And that club is also the Rotary Club of Langley Sunrise. So again, Sherry, congratulations for those 4 new members all being women. The other award that goes in this area is we thought we'd give an award or recognition for the club that brought in the most new members under 40 years of age. And guess which club that was? Rotary Club of Langley Sunrise. All 4 of their new members were women and under 40. So Sherry Baker, you done good. You done good.
Got a couple more coming too.
Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Good.
I think you have a nice little strategy you use when you have prospective members where you get them on your patio and have a little chat. Talk briefly about that. That might be of interest to the others.
Sure. Usually they're identified by another member or through Rotary International or a family member. Somebody is interested, and they're referred to me. And the first thing I do, especially with COVID, is that I invite them to come to my patio so I can meet them in person. And I think that's really the key right now when we can't meet, we're not meeting in person at all. And we have a little chat and have a cup of tea or something. And then they come to our meeting on Zoom. And we just gradually get to know each other in a meeting or two. About 3 meetings. We only meet twice a month. And then I call and get them back in about 2 months, and we do just a kind of a review of what they like, what they don't, how they like our club, what we can do to improve it. And we try and make it easy for them to find something to do in the club. So I think it's really important. It's been a great experience, and I'm really enjoying moving from being club president to being the membership chair. So I think it's going to be an interesting year. So thanks.
Yeah. I'm wondering what kind of libation you give your prospective members when you're
Well, it's either iced tea or hot tea or water. It's usually in the afternoon. So
okay.
that's what, yeah.
And maybe what we could do is just jump back to John Joint, past president of Whidbey Westside, and tell us your secret, John, for attracting those 9 new members. Maybe give us a little bit of background there.
Sure. Thank you, Dennis, and thank you all. It's hard work, but it's also fun, and the fun comes in when we're a team. My hat is off to Sharon, and Sharon is tried, true, and tested professional, and she vets and brings people in and does it all right. I mean, and so it becomes a team effort, and Sharon is the one that just glues it together. And thank you, Sharon.
Thanks, John. So that's Sharon Edberg, membership chair now. Still, I'm happy to say at Whidbey Westside. Well, we have one more membership award, which I want to tell you about, and this has to do with creative membership retention or development. And at some point, I had a chance late last year to meet with some of the membership chairs online just to get them talking to each other. And I asked them to send me their information, any information they had on what they were doing to be innovative in terms of getting Rotarians. And one club president sent me an email with 17 items on it. And I want to tell you what some of those are. Some are things you're already doing. They noticed in their club that their attendance was up initially with Zoom. I'm wondering if that's continued, but they found all their members were engaged, even some of their older members. And they went out of their way to invite past members to come and check them out on Zoom because it made it very easy for them to do that. And I know many of you are doing that as well. They also, sort of a suggestion, I think, that probably came from Dean Roars in one of the coffee breaks, was to start phoning all the members to see how they're doing, whether they're showing up or not showing up. And they did that. They did some happy pay later bucks. Instead of happy bucks, happy pay later bucks. And then they got really creative with their socials. And I want to mention a couple of these to you. They, instead of having a live guess who's coming to dinner, they had an online guess who's not coming to dinner. And then they did this Quarantino bingo, which I'd like to know a little more about, maybe a bit like that music bingo that's happening that we heard about a bit earlier. This president actually sent out, and it was the president who sent me this information, maybe on behalf of her membership chair. She sends a recap after every meeting to the members, so they have those that were there get a recap, and those that weren't there didn't get it. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of them here. Some of them are repetitious to what you're doing, but I'm delighted to present the award for Creative Membership Program to Stephanie Hooper and the Rotary Club of Burlington. There you are, Hoopers. So Stephanie, how's it going there in Burlington? You keeping the flame alive?
It is going well, and it was a good year. I have to say that in looking back and to think about the things that we encountered, the unexpected, and the moment I realized that I needed to focus on what we could do, not what we couldn't do, that was when I relaxed. So it was about a 2-week span of figuring out Zoom and getting people back on and picking up and finding the people who were struggling with Zoom and getting them connected with someone. And it was a good year. I enjoyed it, even though it didn't quite finish the way it was.
Thank you, Stephanie. So there you have it. The awards for membership this year. Most new members would be Westside, highest retention, highest number of female and under 40, Langley Sunrise. And then of course, Burlington with their creative membership program. And Phoenix, if you can get my picture back there so that we can wrap this up here, because I have an important step to, here we are. Maureen and I want to toast all of you, but especially those clubs that did really well with our Rotary wine glasses here. So cheers.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, past District Governor Dennis and District Membership Chair. For some of you who may not remember or recall that we did not have a membership chair for the district for 2 months. And at the Zone Institute in Niagara, this very kind gentleman came up to me and said, you know, I hear you're still looking for a membership chair, and I would like to take on that role. And that was PDG Dennis. So thank you very much, Dennis. That was very, very generous of you. Excellent job. Really enjoyed working with you in the last year. And again, congratulations to all those who received awards, but also congratulations to all those who did get new members over the past year. Some of you are at 6 and some of you are 5. It's just tremendous to see that growth. So thank you very much. And we must remember in Dennis's analysis for membership, over the past year, going from June to July this year, we obviously had a outside interference with COVID impacting those people who left. So, but we're growing. We're growing again this year with 11 new members. So I would ask you humbly to keep looking at new members, looking at new ways of doing things, as Stephanie said, and let's share those. Let's share those so that everyone can really grow this year. I'd like to move on then to the communications awards, and that will be past AG and current communications chair, Dave Duskin. So Dave, it's over to you.
Thanks, past district. Brad, unlike the membership awards, which the district gets the statistics and determines who wins those, or who are the best in those categories, the communication awards rely on nominations from the various clubs. And I do wish we'd had a lot more nominations. I'm not trying to take away from those that are going to be getting awards tonight, but I would urge next year, like past district chairman Linda indicated, is that we need to be working all year long at nominations. And so the communications committee has grown this year. We have not had an active communications committee for quite some time. The district adopted a public image and communications plan, and we're working at getting that out to the various clubs. And I want to compliment District Governor Carroll for, during her visits this year, she's taking a good look at club websites and Facebook pages and those sorts of things to give some pointers. And so I thank you, Carol, for doing that. The communications committee, or the communications team, was asked to look at some virtual aspects this year. And when you think about it, for 3/4 of the Rotary year, we weren't affected by the pandemic. And so there was, we're kind of, in a way, we're emphasizing the last quarter by giving some virtual awards. The first virtual award is for Virtual Weekly Bulletin. It goes to Whidbey Westside, and Whidbey Westside had 50 newsletters that went out, virtual newsletters this year. I know in reading, this won't be the first award that I'm going to be giving to Whidbey Westside in the public image area. John has indicated in his materials that Gwen Jones is the lead of the club this year that took on the public image aspect, including, I'm assuming, getting out the virtual weekly bulletin. So congratulations to Whidbey Westside and to Gwen and to John.
Thank you. I believe, thank you very much. It's actually through the work of Gwen and Celia and the club that pulled this off in support of her as we reinvented from public relations to public image. And we worked close with Brad and made it happen. And I believe that Gwen is on the line here too.
I made it. Yeah. Hi, everybody. It was a busy day. In fact, I was putting out a virtual newsletter. So my delay for joining everyone this evening, and I couldn't be more honored and proud to bring Rotary into the 21st century with a lot of this amazing digital age. So thank you so much for the accommodation. I appreciate it. Thank you, John.
Congratulations, Gwen and John.
Thank you.
You might as well stay on the screen because the award for virtual meeting also goes to Whidbey Westside. They were one of the first clubs in the district to go online, and including doing some streamed meetings on Facebook. Their meetings are recorded, and they have a YouTube channel, which is very helpful for people that can't make meetings or don't want to sit through the Zoom. They can get online. And so congratulations for all your efforts in doing virtual meetings, John and Gwen.
Again, thank you. One thing, there's nothing that I did that anybody else cannot do. The one thing I had in my favor is that John and the rest of my board at Rotary Club of Whidbey Westside said, fly, be free. And I am very blessed to have a career that takes me into the social media platform. And so it was very easy for me to invite people into these different forums. So, but I could not do it unless my board was backing me and my president was backing me and my district governor, Brad, was backing me. So I am very honored and humbled by these awards, but I also know that it takes a lot of people blowing a lot of wind underneath my wings to make this go. And do know that everything I did, I encourage other Rotary clubs to do as well. There is nothing I did that is not open and available for any club to do. And so I hope this is just one step of many that other clubs take on the same ideas and go with them. Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The next, go ahead, John. Sorry.
Yeah, just a quick, no, thank you very much. What I've learned is just a tremendous year, absolutely blown away year. You know, there's naysayers, you ignore them and you move on. And what we do, if I could impart anything, is cut people loose, let them rip, let them go, trust them. And Sharon, Gwen, everybody else on our board, just let them rip and let them go and trust them, and it really pays off. So I'm really excited about our board and our family. Thank you.
Congratulations, John. The next award is Virtual Project Award. We didn't have any real pure virtual projects as I would see them, like getting online and doing something like reading to kids or something like that. But the one that we thought that was the closest is the one project done by the Chilliwack Club, and it was their Tech Drive project. The Chilliwack Club had a drive for equipment, and they took that equipment and they refurbished it, and it went out to nursing homes and to school kids that needed it, and iPads and tablets and phones and those sorts of things. So we're pleased to award the Virtual Project Award to the Chilliwack Club. Michael Berger, are you on?
I don't believe he's on.
The district governor and the past district governor are both from that club, so congratulations. There's a category, the Mount Baker Club. We thought they deserve some recognition, and so we've given them award for the best use of social media and promoting the Rotary story. Their club, their Facebook, they had a plan laid out over the year to use Facebook and to focus on the 6 areas that Rotary focuses on. And they had a lot of stories and videos and pictures, and they did it a year round. So we're pleased to recognize the Mount Baker Club for the best use of social media in promoting the Rotary story. And I don't think Jeff Roberts is on either. Is that right, Phoenix?
Well, Jeff's not on, but the reason for that is because Jeff and his club are having their fundraising auction tonight. So they're all busy at their auction doing some fundraising for their projects. But we do have in the next category with Linda, we do have a video to show about them. And Jeff says, thanks so much.
So it shouldn't surprise anyone that the overall public image award is going to Whidbey West Side. And we've already talked about a lot of the things they do, but one of the things we haven't talked about is they had over 30 podcasts. I'm a Rotarian podcast, where they would invite folks like our district governor and others, Rotary folks, to talk about what it means to be a Rotarian. And they also have created, they had Our Business Supports Rotary Club project. They are active on Twitter. They have public service announcements relating to COVID. Of course, they have their Facebook. They have a Next in Line program and Pay Ahead at grocery stores, which is, I'd like to hear a little more about that maybe. They anyway, they aligned the club with RI's, all of RI's public image, vision, and guidelines and branding. And all of this with Gwen. There was an appearance on King TV to talk about their PPE task force. They got out created and designed a Whitby Rotary Healthcare Worker Thank You banner, and also a congratulations program for the South Whitby High School graduates, and a threefold brochure for new members. And that's just part of the overall strategy. And so again, I'd like to recognize Gwen and Whitby West Side for their efforts for public image.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. And again, there's nothing I did that I'm not overwhelmingly happy to share with anybody else who would like to learn how I did it and what we're doing. Shameless plug, the I'm a Rotarian podcast it's about to start its 4th season. And now we are out of District 50/50. So if you can get it wherever you get your podcasts. And we just talked to a Rotarian in Poland who gave us stories about World War II. We are talking to Rotary International next week. We are talking to Uganda. We're talking to Tanzania. We're talking to Mexico City. We're talking to Iceland. These are all people that are everyday Rotarians. The tagline for it is, everyday Rotarians everyday people that proudly call themselves Rotarians. So it's every week. It's a podcast, and I have the honor of learning about people outside of America that proudly call themselves Rotarians. And I think we all should spend the time and take a deep breath and realize that we're, millions of voices out there doing fantastic things. So the podcast is truly a labor of love that whether I'm public image or not, I will still proudly do. And as far as the rest of the stuff, again, if anybody has any questions whatsoever about what we've done or how you can do it, please get in touch with me. Rotary Club of Whitby Westside is anxious to share this with everybody to make Rotary as proud and as wonderful as possible. Thank you.
And if you didn't do enough on public image and public relations, I understand you're this year's president of the club. So congratulations for that.
No pressure. and I'm literally getting ready for a charity dinner tomorrow night. So you caught me in kitchen. So I apologize to my Rotary Club members that I was a half hour late. I formally apologize. I throw myself on my sword. So thank you, everyone.
Past District Brad, that concludes the Communications Award. Thanks and congratulations to the winners.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Communications Chair Dave, and congratulations to all the recipients on those. Thank you for your work. Thank you for all those who sent in nominations. Very much appreciate that. And just to let you know that had we had the District Training Assembly on April 4th, I believe Gwen was going to have a session or two on public image and such. But we're moving on. So I'd like to ask the chair of the awards committee for the district, past District Governor Linda, to present the awards for rookie and club awards. Over to you, Linda.
Okay. Our rookie award is always the most popular award that we have. And this year we had 8 applicants, which was the largest, the largest number for any one of our categories. And I think that these people, all 8 of these people did really good things in their club. So I'm going to read off all of their names so that if they're listening in, they can hear that they're being recognized. Chilliwack, Robin Curtis, Mount Baker, Todd Wong, South Surrey, Linda Simpson, Stanwood Camino, Hans Escalesen, Mission Midday, Teresa Wallace, White Rock, Peace Arch, Christopher Stiles, Surrey, Tim Lewis, and Whidbey Westside, Molly Carney. The winner, the one that we chose to be the district Rookie of the Year, is Molly Carney from Whidbey Westside. And she was, they submitted a really stunning application for this lady. And based on some of the awards they got, this lady probably helped them. Molly, when she came on, she took on, they had an opening for club services director that was vacant, so she took that on. And what she did was reinvent the entire project selection and management process for their club. And they think that the model they had, hopefully maybe she can do a presentation at Assembly on what she did. She went out and interviewed and to solicit projects from all of their club members. And that came up with, and they had to meet the six avenues of interest. And she evaluated purpose of the project, their budget, project lead and team. She received 14 projects from the club. She established a 4-member project control oversight team to review these proposals and ensure that they met the needs of Rotary International. The project control oversight team spent hours sorting through all the projects. And all of the projects had to fall within one of the Rotary International areas of focus. When she was done with this whole project, there's pages here. I'm not going to read through everything that they did, but they were so successful with their project selection process that they held their first community appreciation evening, where over 70 members of the community attended to help celebrate the honor of the 4 major community organizations and that they supported. So I thought this person Molly did a great job. Molly, if you're on, we have to really congratulate you for what you've added to your club. The second award that we're giving out this evening is the Local Community Project Award. And that's going to the Mount Baker Rotary Club. And they put in a Rotary Sports Park. And we're going to show you, when I'm done here, they're going to show you a short video that'll show what a great job they're doing on social media. They put in a sports park it's called Bender Fields in Linden, Washington. And the project started out as a climbing boulder park, but quickly grew to include 2 full-size lighted basketball courts, 4 lighted pickleball courts, beach volleyball, oversized chess, picnic benches, and beautiful landscaping. And so, can you show the video right here?
The park is open, fully open, ready for people to play. We've raised over $500,000 just for this project in a year's time, and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. A couple highlights from this project. The number one was at the Rotary auction that night. We raised over $150,000, and to see 5 months later in September to see LTI rolling across the field with a couple boulders in the back of their trucks, and then to see the sand for the volleyball court show up was exciting. The asphalt paving for the basketball and pickleball courts was unreal. To see the hoops go up, but the biggest highlight has just been seeing people use the courts. It's been amazing to see the construction come together, but definitely for sure was the seeing the kids and the adults and the teenagers all using the park in their own way.
A year ago, none of us could envision what we see here today. We have 4 pickleball courts, 2 basketball courts, a sand volleyball court. We have climbing rocks and a chess set, all set up here in Benderfield Park. It's just a wonderful addition to our parks and to the City of Linden, and this is a great asset to our community, and we owe our debt of gratitude to the Mount Baker Rotary Club who put this on, who's been doing fundraising for over a year now, but it's fully funded. It's great to have the park open, and it is truly an asset for our community.
Everybody can see what a great project they did, and I really have to commend them on the job they did on getting information out to the public. And they're not here, so they will find out about their award. Okay, the second award that we're giving out for projects is the International Project Award. And that's going to the South Surrey Club. They did, it's called Happy Home Orphanage in Cambodia. And this orphanage serves 35 to 40 children living, and they live in that order at any one time. They always have 35 to 40 kids in this orphanage. The project had an objective to raise the quality of living, health, safety, and well-being of the children in that area. Okay, and the last project in that category is the multi-club project. And the clubs are the South Surrey Club, the White Rock Peace Arch Club, and can't remember who the third one is. And White Rock. They did 2 projects this last year where they had input and people volunteering for their beer garden that raises money, and their Gala Noel project. So congratulations.
Yay.
Do we have Mauricio or Dave and Isabel and Judith on to say something about it? Do you unmute yourself?
We're here from South Surrey as well.
Where is South Surrey?
We're here, Rhonda Luttrell.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. You want to go ahead, Rhonda?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we were involved with the beer gardens and with the Noel, and it was just our privilege to be able to work with other clubs. We're also involved, of course, with the breakfast, but the big events were, of course, the beer gardens and the Noel, and we were absolutely delighted to work with other groups, and our friendships grew, and we got to know each other well, and our clubs just worked so well together, and we each had something unique to contribute. It was fun and added a lot to the community, and it was rewarding.
Thank you, Rhonda. Are you available there, Mauricio? Have you hit the unmute button? There you go.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Pastor Brad. Yes, I'm happy to be a part of this project, and we work together. We have 5 clubs in our area, in the Peninsula area, and we did a very good job in our beer garden festival last year. It's a very nice project, and also music and social events. It was a wonderful time, and we show our involvement in our community service in our club.
Well, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, past Governor Linda and Chair of the Awards Committee, for looking after the awards for this year. And thanks to PDG Dennis and Communications Chair Dave for looking after your groups and committees and subcommittees to go through all the nominations and come up with those awards. We do have one last award, that I'd like to point out. And this is a Rotaract Award. So we have the next slide, please, Phoenix. This is the Rotary Citation with Silver Distinction. Goes to the, pardon me, it's the Interact Club of South Whidbey. And it's signed by Mark Maloney. So congratulations to that Interact Club. And I'm not sure if anyone's here, John, from there, or from the other club, the South Whidbey Club. Do you want to speak on this? Want to unmute yourself if you want to say a word? John?
Yes, we work really close with our South Whidbey Rotary Club and cross-pollinate, work together on projects and support their Interact and clubs as well. And yeah, so on behalf of them, as neighbors and friends and part of the family and the Rotary family, we work close and support and love them. So thank you.
That's great. Wonderful to see the young people getting heavily involved and doing good in the community. And it is the Interact Club, my apologies, not the Rotary, the Interact Club of South Whidbey. Well, that wraps up all the awards that we're planning to do this evening. However, I'd like to congratulate to all award recipients, but thanks to every club, Rotary, Rotaract, Interact clubs, through all the activities, through all the work you've done in fundraising and all the work you've done in hands-on projects or provided funds for projects. I want to say thank you, because during my visits to your club, I asked you to have an impact on your community and in your club, and everyone has done that. Some have gone far above what was expected of them, and we've shown that tonight, and that they received awards, and we wanted to recognize them. I wanted to thank all the club presidents that continued their determination and drive to achieve what they wanted to achieve this year, and who led their club and their members to make that impact on their community or in a community across the globe somewhere else. I'd also like to thank the current and past assistant governors who worked very hard with their clubs, and particularly in the Rotary Citation. I can say that because I was a little overbearing with that. And so I wanted people to achieve the Rotary Citation. It was not to get a piece of paper, but it was to have a good, rather a great Rotary year where you felt you accomplished a lot, you had lots of involvement, and also the fifth part of the four-way test, you had a lot of fun doing it. And I hope you found that out. I know it was more difficult in the last 3 or 4 months, but I think we've seen tonight that a lot of clubs did a lot of fun over the last 4 months. But again, I want to thank you all Rotarians in District 5050, all the clubs. You've done an absolutely incredible job this year. It's in the one word of our RI president last year, fabulous. That's his favorite word. You did a fabulous job. And so thank you to all the leaders, all the people who took part. Let's learn from one another, as Gwen said earlier. Share those ideas, as Dennis Boyd said earlier about the Sunrise Club, what they do to get more members. Let's share this. We're all in one district. Let's learn from one another. And I'd like to end though with one award that, well, it wasn't really an award. I'd like to bring this forward to you. I visited the district governor, Carol, yesterday, and she was very kindly provided me with this award, this Crystal of the Globe, as the district governor for last year. District 5050 thanks you. I was very honored and surprised actually to get this crystal, and it also came with a bag on each side that had some red refreshments in them, in those bottles. So you've been very kind to me over the past year. I want to thank you for your kindness, your generosity. We did fabulous with our foundation funding, thanks to Malcolm, who did such a great job on as a foundation chair. So thank you, Malcolm Kennedy, for that. And thank you to all the district leaders from last year. And this is about clubs. It's always about clubs. It's always about individual members. And so I hope you can be very proud of yourself, very happy with what you as an individual Rotarian and as a club or multiple clubs got together to do such great impactful work that made a difference in people's lives. Please remember that. And one thing I did say to a number of clubs, just think of what your community would be like if your Rotary Club didn't exist. Just think of all the things that you've done, your club, over the many, many years. And even our youngest club, Chilliwack After Hours, have contributed greatly to a community. So I want to thank you all. And as we've heard from before, thanks for coming tonight, but please be calm, be safe, be healthy, and soon, hopefully soon, we will get to see each other in person and have a great celebration. So for that, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for a wonderful time. And take care. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Brad.
Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
Ooh, thank you.
Thanks,
Get
Carol.
Thank you,
Get a haircut,
Brad.
Brad.
Bravo, Brad. Thank you.
Great leadership. Thank you.
You,
Get a
Kim.
haircut. Get a haircut, Brad.